I was eagerly awaiting the inspirational Dr. Fania Davis to arrive. My anticipation was rising to meet someone who has been such an inspiration to me for years. Suddenly, thoughts of my younger self came flooding back into my mind. Like a shaken-up can of soda, I was ready to explode. Feelings of cognitive dissonance were bubbling up within my psyche, and it became more challenging to align myself with the status quo. I ended up getting sucked into a tornado of negative decisions. Violence was a surround sound system in the media and was reflected within my peers. After getting expelled and put into an alternative school, I was placed in an environment where the fiery passion of revolution was sparked within me. I began utilizing my awareness of injustice and diving into research and literature to cultivate new knowledge. My mentor, Kellen, who was a truancy officer at school, gave me the book Soledad Brothers. Reading this was transforming. George Jackson became the first inspirational author who led me to discover Marxist theory through his life of struggle. Now I began to understand what my feelings of anger and misplacement towards society were associated with. People like Che Guevara, Frantz Fanon, and Malcolm X began influencing my perspectives and actions. Angela Davis was my idol. Her fearless activism and involvement with the Soledad Brothers gave me hope. She went from being on the FBI's most wanted list to now establishing a movement from her past, still being an influence for radical change at age 73. I never would have thought I'd be able to meet her sister, Fania.
Who put her on the top 10? Everybody had a file on her.
Her first lecture drew 2,000 students.
Angela's education is now being put into practice.
Angela Davis purchased 4 guns.
There is a conspiracy in the land. It's a conspiracy to wipe out the black community as a whole.
Enormous feeling for Angela everywhere in the world.
We know that she is innocent.
We want to tell that Pharaoh in Washington to let Angela Davis go free.
Now here I am at Naropa University. Sitting front row and excited, I am ready to absorb Dr. Fania Davis's knowledge and wisdom like a sponge. This curly-haired, beautiful woman walks confidently onto the stage. Her first words spark a synergy with the crowd. I was mesmerized by Fania's elegance as she spoke of truths that resonated with my own experience.
I don't have to be in the closet as a meditator and as a spiritualist any longer. I can be both a warrior and a meditator, a warrior and a healer.
Something Fania said that I really resonated with was this essence of too much fire and not enough water. She explained her past of being an aggressive and passionate political activist. After years in this whirlpool, Fania was led to seek a more balanced approach at social justice. This is when she began her yoga, peace healing, and restorative justice work. I too used to be heavily focused on fighting injustice. Now I have realized to be able to do that, it also requires a high level of self-care and awareness that comes from peaceful practice and mindfulness. I am so grateful my path was reaffirmed after meeting Fania. We must find the balance within ourselves and the world to be able to advocate for peace, loving kindness, and the Shambhala way of life.